Our next comic, super cool, super awesome. One time Jack Reisman took a photo of him at the Wilbur before they met. Please give it up for Jayden Lopez.
Thank you. Hi, guys. How we doing tonight? Yeah, good. Okay, guys, lock the door. Send them in. You should have seen your faces. Always stay on your toes. Guys, we all have that one family member, right? You know, like the family member. Like, we all have them. Usually like that one person that we wouldn't give a fuck about if they died. Yeah, I know I do. I really hate wakes because I'm always the person who doesn't give a fuck. It's really awkward. But thankfully, there's always a little kid there. Usually always your little cousin who gives less of a fuck than you because they don't know what's happening. Allow me to explain. When I was a kid, my way of not showing I gave a fuck was, for example, playing Pokemon on my DS in church. Trying to catch Mewtwo. Once got smacked for it. Turned the volume up just a little bit too high. Kids now, the next generation, can't wait for them. They just don't care. Set the scene. You're at a wake. People are crying. Your tias are crying in the corner. Ay. Uncle Enrique is sitting in the casket. Your little cousin Jadison is in the corner on YouTube Shorts using somebody's phone, never his mom's. And YouTube Short kids are really specific. They always play whatever they're playing at the max volume, and they'll watch it multiple times. So what you'll hear is, no, I want the nonchalant redhead. No, I want the nonchalant redhead. No, I want the nonchalant redhead. 6 times before they finally to the next video. And then the next video you hope, like you always let out a little gasp. You're like, thank God it's over. It's always worse. They'll go from, I want the nonchalant redhead, to sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. And then you'll have to hear that 6 more times at your uncle's wake. Yeah. But going back to that one person that there's always like that, for that one person that we don't give a fuck about, there's always that one person that we really do give a fuck about. And that we always, it'll crush us the day that they go. For me, that person's my grandmother. Really cliche, I know. Of course, it's my grandmother. Allow me to explain. My grandmother, she's so cute. She's this short Puerto Rican lady, sleeps with a bottle of Vicks under her pillow for the Vicks fairy. She always feeds me more than I need to because I think she wants my nickname to be Diabito. She always hands me $20 bills for special occasions, like a drug dealer. She'll put it in my hand and then she'll stick my hand in my pocket and then she'll smack me on the ass to walk away. And then she's just so unique in this one little quirk that she has where she'll tell me about the celebrity that she's sexting on Facebook Messenger, which most of the time it's Will Smith. Post-slap. She thinks she has a chance. I keep telling her that it's not Will Smith, and what she tells me is, "Ay, Jayden, shut the fuck up because it says mensaje de Will Smith. So obviously it's Will Smith." And I can't argue with her. And I really do love her. I do love my grandmother. But don't ask me to take her out the house. Especially to the movie theater. And it's not because people think I'm her PCA, or because I have to take her to piss 3 fucking times during the movie, or because I have to bring her back and then sit her down in the reclining chair. Maybe I am her PCA, but, and I can't even get mad at her for the pissing part, because why the fuck was Lightyear the same length as 12 Years a Slave? And for the VMA majors, if you look that up and tell me that that's not true, is that your favorite fucking movie? Do you love 12 Years a Slave? Didn't think so. They're the same runtime. I once took my grandmother to see Black Panther, opening night. This is like back when the MCU was booming. We loved it. We were all happy. Remember those days? So simple. I walked in, I sat next to her. I was so happy. Me, my mom, my cousins, we were all there. I'm sitting next to her, like holding her. I'm like, abuela, this is so cute. We never do this. We never get to have moments like this. The movie starts, the movie continues, and we get to that infamous scene where it's T'Challa and M'Baku, and they're fighting, you know, under the waterfalls. I hear, what was that? In my head during that scene, I go, it's fine. We're watching it in Dolby. They just upgraded the bass in here. The bass wasn't the only thing purring in the auditorium that night. The scene goes on. T'Challa's already out. M'Baku walks out. Hey, ba! You know, they're doing the whole thing. Ooh, the bass. The anticipation is growing. I pinpoint where it's coming from in the dark auditorium. It's my grandmother. I go to move my hand and like go to check her to make sure she's not having a fucking stroke. Then she pins my arm down and I can't move it. What do? The scene continues. The grip gets stronger. I'm in a nightmare. And I can't find the exit sign. I look to the other person sitting next to her because maybe it's my mom. It wasn't my mom, it was a stranger. And she had their arm pinned down. So I like made eye contact and I'm like, we're both in this together. So the scene is continuing. I'm fighting for my life. I hear sloshing sounds and I can't tell if it's the movie or my grandmother, but she's sitting down, so I hope that it's not her. But her legs are shaking, so maybe. When the scene stops. And I try to come back to reality, but we're still in this fucking waterfall scene. So I'm trying to be in the movie, but my grandmother's too busy being in the movie for the first time in a while, and I'm so proud of her. My name is Jayden Lopez. Thank you.